Hello, everyone. I'd just like to give everybody an update on what's going on with Nanna. First of all, I'm just so overwhelmed at how many people were willing to help in this situation. Uh, people that you know and people that you never heard of that just come out and just give everything from good advice, all sorts of different helplines you can choose from to donating money to help us get out of this horrible situation. So my heart goes out to you guys very much, and I can't thank you enough for what's happened. I didn't think it was and about So we've gone. A lot of things have happened in the last 24 hours. So Nana was in the hospital, and they called me and told me exactly what it was going to cost, and it was going to be a total of about 122,000 Swedish crowns. That's about 11,000 US dollars. Uh, and it's such a difference between one veterinarian to another. So this was the clinic, the animal hospital here in Malmo. And the first thing when we came there, the first thing they started talking about was money. How are you going to pay for this? Do you have money? And blah 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 blah. And they wanted money right up front before they even looked at the dog. They wanted 10,000 just before they even looked at Nana at all. And she's coming in with her leg completely broken, just hanging, bending in every possible way. And they're just talking about how much money can you put up now, and blah blah blah, and are you going to be able to pay for this? And I said, there's money. It's just that we don't. It's not. We'll fix it somehow. Just fix her. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, after my reach out to everybody on Facebook and everywhere else, besides all the wonderful people that donated money and good advice, an old veterinarian that I've had for many years, he's now retired. Him and his wife reached out to me and said, "We're going to help you with this." They said, "Just get her out of that animal hospital because those prices are just ridiculous." And we're going to help you. Uh, and I explained to them what the veterinarians in the animal hospital said what was going to be the treatment, and they were going to open her up the legs, and they were going to try to put like a brace tied connected to her bones with nails or whatever it is. But then since she had also gotten into a bit of a fight with her sister, during this the break of the leg, there was also bite marks. They were afraid of all these infections, and they said we're probably gonna have to do it twice. And each one of these operations is going to be 41,000 and blah blah blah, and all the other numbers that were and then we have to do X-rays several times and blah blah blah. Now my veterinarian, Stefan is his name, him and his wife Maria, fantastic people. They say, first of all, you don't want to X-ray more than necessary, because every time you X-ray, the healing process stops. You kill off all those nutrients. And we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, and they did. But I still needed at least 20,000 crowns just to get her out. She's been there one day. They took some X-rays and given her some meds and cleaned up the wounds a little bit. That's what they did. 20,000 crowns, so almost $2,000, $1,800, just for that. And if you don't pay, they keep the dog. And if you don't, you have 7 days to pay, and they keep adding on money for every day they're there. And then finally they'll just euthanize the dog. They'll kill it. That's how evidence works, and it's horrible. But money was coming in, but not fast enough. We needed to get her there, today. So eventually, my veterinarian's wife, she just, donated the rest of the money to help me get her help me get Nana out of the animal hospital. I mean, here's one the animal hospital that says, "Oh, we just how much money can you pay? How much can you pay?" And then you have another veterinarian that says, "We will pay. We will help you with this." To be able to treat her. Now it's not. They didn't give me the money. It's a loan, which I've had to loan a lot of money from all corners, and it's. But the immediate danger as far as her being euthanized and being held hostage by the animal hospital is now over. And we did take her to Stefan and his wife, and they did it the old-fashioned way. So what you did, we stretched the leg up, and then they felt with his hands and just kept putting the leg back together with his hands, just feeling it and pushing all the bones back into place, bracing it, and then just put a cast around it. So now starts a long and expensive process of rehabilitation. So first the bone has to now heal. So she now has a brace that goes around her. Yeah, like pumas also have. When you break your arms, you brace it next to your chest so that it doesn't move around too much. The same she now has. She now has to get around on 3 legs. I will film her in a bit, so you will see her. She is home now with her sister and family. But it's a long and painful process now, so she's gonna have to bounce around on 3 legs, anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. We don't know. And of course, her muscle will be retracting quite a lot, so it's going to be a long process before she can walk normally. She might have a limp if no complications occur. But I have to go to the veterinarian every week now, and we have to keep an eye on, make sure that all the braces, everything that she has, doesn't get too tight. She can't be left alone, and the medicines that she has makes her want to pee all the time. So, I have to take 3 weeks off of work now, which I really can't afford, but I have to. So now starts a long process, and then all the rehab. We have no idea what all that is going to cost, but the immediate danger as far as her being euthanized and these huge sums in such a fast, short amount of time is not immediate right now. I mean, it's still going to cost me a lot of money, but it's not going to be to the point where she's risking her life. She has to die. So my heart goes out to all of you. I can't thank you enough. I didn't know there was this much kindness in the world. Sometimes you give up on the world. But today I was shown something very different by so many different people, and I'm just so very grateful. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on Nanna's progress. So I did film her now when we got out of the car, and a little bit later I filmed her. I just took her out to pee just a little while ago. Yeah, it goes a bit rocky. It's not so easy because she has a sore on her other paw also, which also got bitten. So she's she's bouncing around on that. But it's a step in the right direction anyway. And there's no words for what you guys have done for me. But I will keep you all posted. So a great thank you. Thank you for your patience. I know a lot of you have been wanting to get back to me, and it's just been a very, very busy day, and we are just so tired. I haven't slept in 24 hours. So yeah. All right. Thank you all, and I will release some footage of Nanna soon. So here's an update on Nanna. There she is. Thanks to all the generosity of so many people and a very special veterinarian, we have passed the first stage of her treatment. So she still has a broken leg, but it's been set now, and it's been put into a cast, just like it does on a human being. Instead of going in and cutting and putting in a bunch of splinters and with screws and nails, whatever, we just put the bones in place the old-fashioned way and made a cast. So she's going to be in a cast now for about anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks. We don't know. We'll see how long it takes. But it's going to be a constant fight. We have to take her to the veterinarian all the time, once a week at least. She gets different shots and different treatments, and her muscles in her arm will retract, so she'll need a lot of rehab afterwards, and she might be a bit limp, but it's better that than the alternative. So today is the first day of starting a long road of recovery. But it's still going to be hugely expensive. But the first part is done. As far as we got her out from the animal hospital, which was going to cost us yeah, over 120,000 Swedish crowns. It's about 12,000 US dollars. But a veterinarian who was really helpful, who I've known for many years, he called me. He's actually retired, but he called me, him and his wife, and said, we're gonna take care of this. You know, for you know, it was a fraction of the cost, but you know, we can't get around all the meds and all the treatments, but we got around the big bulk. You know, I mean, that animal hospital was just gonna completely rob us. So that was awesome. Awesome gesture on their part. His wife actually called and helped me pay to get her out from that hospital. They wanted 20,000 crowns just to get her out of the hospital, and she's only been there one day for some x-rays and some few other you know, some small treatments, a few bandages and such. $2,000 it's amazing. But and so many generous people that have helped and are still helping. I don't even know what to say. I don't know there was this much kindness in the world that people help, you know, people that you don't even know, you know. But just letting you know that she's out of the hospital. She's not going to be euthanized. Not today. Not on my watch. And thanks to all you guys, she gets a chance now, and we'll see how it goes. She's not out of the woods yet, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Nanna, baby.